Bam was so comfortable in there, it didn't look like it was effortless.
And then it's like the knockout. It's good to win on points every round, but like the knockout was special. Slipped about 5 or 6 shots, just slip counter with a left hand. Wonderful fight. 25 years older, I think. 25, like going further up the pound for pound list every fight.
Fighters are just different. You put your eyes on them, they look different from the other guys. There's a handful of guys like that in boxing toward the top of the pound for pound rankings, and Bam Rodriguez is...
Jesse Bam Rodriguez is looking absolutely unstoppable right now. He isn't just beating world champions, he's dismantling them with a precision we haven't seen in the lower weight classes for years. After his latest masterclass, fans everywhere are demanding one thing: a mega showdown with the monster, Naoya Inoue. It feels inevitable, like the next step fate is written, but while fans are already planning trips to Japan, one boxing legend is hitting the brakes hard.
Couple of quick other fights there, and I know they deserve some time, but I don't want to keep you all day. Bam Rodriguez, I mean, just kind of makes it look easy out there against guys that are world champions, elite fighters. I mean, I think now he's top 5 pound for pound. I think he's maybe 25 years old. I mean, I guess my question to you, Tim, can he beat the monster? Can he slay the monster?
Come on, man. Come on. Look, man. There's weight classes for a reason, right? Ain't that what we say all the time? I know Bam is special. Hey, look, man. Look, you gotta go up to 118, 122. You know what I mean? Like those a couple of weight classes up, Bam. I think Bam is very skillful. I love Bam. I love his style. I think he's a tremendous fighter, man. One of the best we've ever seen. But the monster, I think right now, man, is too mature.
Tim Bradley, a man who truly understands what it takes to survive against elite killers, has issued a serious warning to Bam Rodriguez. He's not saying Bam lacks talent, he's saying that stepping in with Inoue right now could be a career-ending mistake. And to understand why that warning matters, you have to understand just how brilliant Bam looked in his last fight. Bradley praised him heavily, saying most fighters are doing simple math, addition and subtraction, while Bam is doing trigonometry and calculus inside the ring. Coming from a Hall of Famer, that's a massive compliment.
Bam, remember Bam's still young too. Bam can be greater than what he is now. You know what I mean? He's one of the greats, man, for pound, young as he is.
What did you see in that fight?
I see Bam taking his time. You see how relaxed he was. Took his time, relaxed. Box when he wanted to box, use his jab, then fight him inside. And he's so comfortable, man. You know what I mean? A great fighter, man. He's a great fighter.
Excellent footwork.
Good.
Great. Like, you always preach angles and shifting.
Yep.
Is he one of the best examples of that in boxing?
Oh, yeah. He does it. He does. I mean, he's real good, man. He's real good. There ain't nothing you really say nothing about him. And he comes to fight. Yeah. He comes to fight. He'll box you, he'll fight you. You know what I mean? He got it all, man.
Now, you always critical of dudes that talk too much. At the press conference, the face-off, the guy was doing a lot of rapping, talking about what he was going to... Yeah, Bam was real calm.
That's what I'm talking about.
Are those the guys that you got worried about?
Them the guys you worry about, the ones that don't run their mouth and don't say how they say nothing. And Bam is one of them. You know what I mean? You got Boots, you know what I mean? And really, if you look at it, you got Virgil. Virgil don't really run his mouth unless somebody say something. You know what I mean? These guys, them the guys you look out for when it comes down to fighting. You know what I mean? They sneak right up on you.
Bam creates angles that shouldn't exist, finds openings before opponents even realize they've made a mistake, and moves with a flow that makes elite opponents look ordinary. That technical brilliance is why many believe he's the one who could finally solve the Inoue puzzle. But Bradley argues that no amount of trigonometry matters when the other man hits like a freight train. His concern isn't Bam's skills, it's biology. Bradley emphasized one key word about Inoue: maturity. Not age. Not experience. Physical density. Naoya Inoue is a fully developed, physically prime monster who has grown perfectly into the super bantamweight division.
Brilliant fight, man, and let me just say this. Everything that this man has been through, the ridicule, dealing with guys like myself, dealing with the media, dealing with fans, non-fans, just the doubters in general, and for him to be able to bounce back from that, man, that alone right there is Hall of Fame material in my eyes. You know what I mean? Because I've been through that. You know what I'm saying? But what doesn't kill you will make you stronger. You know, and that's what people need to understand. You know, you can ask Shakur Stevenson about that. You can ask, you know, Teofimo Lopez about that, and all these other guys. You know what I'm saying? Like, people think that, you know, because I'm hard on these guys, or because, you know, I look at these guys from a different set of lens, that I'm wrong. You know what I'm saying? I'm wrong. No, it's my opinion. It's what I think, you know, but when they prove me wrong, you know what I mean? Like, that's joy to me. You know what I'm saying? You proved me wrong. You showed that, you know what I'm saying, that you nothing wrong with you. You all good.
Bradley believes the power gap between them right now is simply too big. Inoue has an explosiveness that Bam hasn't felt yet, a level of man strength that doesn't just score points, it breaks bones and changes careers. Bradley fears that Bam, moving up in weight, would enter a trap where his speed and angles won't be enough to stop a bigger, more explosive puncher from walking him down. Bradley has long believed that the only fighter who will trouble Inoue is someone who matches his athleticism but brings more size. And unfortunately for Bam, he is the opposite of that ideal opponent.
The one thing that what will be a factor in that fight, in my opinion, and why I feel Bam Rodriguez will be able to break Inoue down. Now, it's going to be dangerous. It's not going to be easy. Again, I love Inoue and the way he fights, but styles make fights. I know you guys have heard that a million times, and I just think Bam has the style, and this is how I feel that the fight will play out. I feel Bam will start landing that right jab on Inoue's left eye for the first 4 or 5 rounds. The eye is going to be swollen. He's so powerful with that jab. And when he comes in, he uses his footwork. Bam doesn't just come in. Inoue is used to fighting guys that usually on the back foot. And again, going back to Lewis Neri fight, he was not throwing any jabs in that fight at all. Nothing to set up those shots. It's just that Inoue likes to exchange, and Neri was able to land some big shots. Jesse uses his mind to get to positioning and distance. His distancing is great. And I think what would happen is Inoue would get frustrated with that power jab. And what's gonna happen is Inoue is going to start trading shots with Bam Rodriguez when they get close together. And Bam is so great in the inside pocket at landing that right uppercut and left and right hooks to that left uppercut and right hooks to the body. Now, Inoue is dangerous in those spots, but moving on the back foot, he is not as great as he is.
Bam would be the smaller man by far, jumping 2 weight classes in pursuit of greatness. That plays directly into Inoue's strengths. Bradley warns that while Inoue will eventually hit a wall as he climbs divisions, Bam is not that wall. Bam depends on mobility and slick angles, but against Inoue's power and world-class timing, being the smaller man becomes a dangerous liability. Bradley suggests Bam must physically fill out before even considering signing the contract.
Versus Nakatani would go, shit, that may be a rough one for Bam. Junto is really a big dude. I'm sorry, he's a super bantamweight right now. I don't give a damn where he's fighting. And he's way too tall and too damn smooth. Bam is a better fighter, but that is a tough hill. I think Inoue knocks out Nakatani. I do. Because Nakatani get there lower. And Inoue, but that's going to be rough for Bam. I would love that fight though, because Bam is probably, he's one of the most complete fighters in the world. When you say complete fight.
So what should Bam do? Bradley isn't telling him to avoid the fight forever, he's giving him a survival roadmap. Instead of diving straight into the deep end against the most dangerous puncher in the sport, he wants Bam to test himself first at 118 or 122 pounds. He mentioned names like Junto Nakatani or other champions in those divisions. The logic is clear, Bam needs to feel what real bantamweight and super bantamweight power is like before standing in front of Inoue. If he jumps straight to Inoue, that very first clean punch could end everything. Bradley wants Bam to acclimate, to let his body adjust to the impact so that when the fight with the monster finally comes, Bam isn't learning the size difference in real time while trying to survive nuclear power.